I've been thinking recently, Novice, you've been posting way too much about Kerberos. For the past few weeks, it's been Kerberos this and Kerberos that. So today, we're going to switch things up. Now, for those that are brave enough, come with me, and we'll speak about NTLM Relay attacks. It's Novice here, and in this video, we'll learn about NTLM Relay attacks and how they work. Now, before getting into it, there is some knowledge that we must know prior. So NTLM stands for New Technology Land Manager. Now, like Kerberos, NTLM is an authentication method that Windows uses. However, if you remember with Kerberos, we dealt with tickets as a way to authenticate a user. Now, NTLM has no tickets. So this is how NTLM works. NTLM uses something known as a challenge and response mechanism, and it goes a little something like this. The client first enters their username and password and sends a request to authenticate to the server. Next, the server sends a random 8-byte value to the client. Now, using the hash from the entered password, the client encrypts the random value with the password and sends it back to the server. The server then compares the encrypted hash with the hash that they have stored for that user. Now, to make this entire process an attack, you just have to go ahead and throw an attacker right in the middle. So the client enters his username and password and sends a request to authenticate to the server. Then the server sends out a random 8-byte value. Now, from this point on, the attacker is in the middle, keeping an eye on every message until they see something that they like. Now, when the client encrypts the random value with their password, the attacker then intercepts that and then sends it to the server. Then the server authenticates the attacker instead of the client because it believes that the attacker is the actual user. Now, some more knowledge. NTLM is meant to be used in situations where Kerberos can't be. It's meant to be the fallback mechanism. And I guess some of you guys might be thinking, when exactly does Kerberos actually fail? Well, it fails when some of the following are true. When a computer is not connected to a domain, when a computer is on a workgroup, and if there are misconfigured domain services. Now, due to the nature of relay attacks or NTLM relay attacks, if a service uses NTLM in any capacity, it can be used in this type of attack. Now, here are a few services and ways that NTLM relay attacks can begin. Now, the services that are susceptible to NTLM relay attacks are SMB, LDAP, HTTP, MS SQL, WinRM, RDP, and Exchange. Now, some other scenarios where it becomes possible to conduct an NTLM relay attack is when the computer is in a workgroup, when a local admin logs in, or just local service authentication. A very good benefit to this attack is that it doesn't require any sorts of password cracking because all you're doing is getting that information and relaying it to a different destination, receiving that information and relaying it back as much as possible. Now, this means that no matter how strong your password is, there's still a possibility of being susceptible to this attack. Now, this is the basics of how NTLM relay attacks work. Now, in the following videos, we'll give you some examples of how to actually conduct some we're going to conduct an SMB relay attack, show you guys how that one works, and then we're also going to talk about how to actually defend against different NTLM relay attacks. But for now, that's it from the Novice. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys mess with what I'm doing over here, go ahead and subscribe. And finally, if you dislike the video, I don't know why, but if you dislike the video, please let me know why in the comments, as I'm always looking for ways to improve. And finally, that's it for me. So, bye to all you lovely people. Novice out. Peace.